Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
So yes, it's a new intro for me, but it's not for Mr. P because Mr. P sent it me. So just thought I'd say that. Yeah, I see. I said that before you even typed that.
No, we're halfway through typing it. I thought, bugger it.
So yeah, so thanks to Mr. P for giving me the countdown thing.
Countdown timer.
The other one's all right, but it's
plain Jane, innit?
Yeah, it's just a plain one. So yeah, so I just wanted to sort. Oh God, I've got 5.5 minute ad.
Guess what?
What?
I tell you the ads.
So yes, well, at least yeah.
Where's my thing gone, Babby?
Where's your thing gone? Yeah. Where is it? Twirly gig.
Yeah, I can't find the.
So yes, as normal, it's your Monday Madness, but I'm giving people a shout out. One of the people that's put a message saying we're going in shower is the first shout out, isn't it? So yeah, Mr. P's been into town today doing some photography with Callum. So yeah, it was nice for him to get out and about. You know what? I've gone down to one now, so second person's buggered off. Oh well, never mind. Best about it, this advertisement's a funeral plan. You know, do they know something I don't? I'm not planning on going anywhere just yet. So, but hey ho. Yeah, because all he talked about when he got back were talking, chatting birds up or something. He was saying.
Yeah, some birds over there. What are they
doing? It's all right. One thing saying and another thing doing, isn't it?
What was that? Hello there, Pepe.
Well, it's like this. If you don't make first move, you don't know what. I mean, she might tell him to bugger off. You know, bugger off, you stalker or your creep or whatever. But until he goes over and says hello, you don't know, do you? But
it's baby pixie.
You know, I think he's just a bit scared of making that first move.
I can't find my doodles of it.
Oh dear, that sounds painful. Can't find your doodles.
Yeah, my things from the film.
So yeah, so basically, it's been glorious today. Yeah, Mr. P even put the washing out. It was still a bit damp-ish when it. Hi, Amjad.
Oh yeah, time to call this boy.
It was still a little bit dampish, but it just needs a. You're saying hiya, everyone, Amjad, but there's only you and Chris in. So yeah, basically, yeah, put washing out. First time in God knows how long. So, and apparently this is going to probably last all week. So how you got on at college today then, Amjad? Have you been all right? Callum's been in college as well. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? So yeah, we've just been saying it's been gloriously sunny. It's been quite warm as well, hence the sleeveless top. I did have to put my cardigan on a bit earlier on because it were a bit on the old nippy side, but I've warmed up a bit. So yeah, good. So yeah, Callum went with Chris into town and took some pictures, and Chris hadn't done basically just took some pictures. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. I don't think it's till next month, Vanessa. I think it's next month, he said. April, I think he said. Amjad were having a test, but I think he says it were next month, I think. I think basically, Amjad, I think it buggers everybody's like body clock up, you know what I mean? Because we like put clocks forward and we've lost an hour. It takes a bit, you know. I thought it were next month, Amjad. I remember. I mean, there's often I don't remember a lot of things, but I'm sure I remember you saying it were April. But yeah, it's sort of.
Have you read my?
I wasn't. I was tempted to wear my. Oh dear, no, it weren't that hot, dear. But yeah, you know, it's been a lovely, glorious day here. You know, a little bit windy, so Chris couldn't get drone up. So, but they went into town, and you know, got a. Chris got some good pictures. I mean, I ain't seen none of Callum's yet, so.
That's almost raising him doing bloody selfies for birds on
so yeah, you know, I mean, it's been pleasant, but they were about, you know, like as sort of tea time progressed, it got a little bit on nippy side, but very windy, sitting in pickup outside my hubby's doctor's appointment. Oh, right. But yeah, I mean, the wind, we've had a lot of wind over at weekend. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's been very windy here and it's died down a lot. I was at Laurie's till 11:30 on Saturday night. Then I went because I wanted to try and get much sleep, but I didn't. But yeah, I mean, we sort of, Chris had, yesterday you were up early.
Mm.
And it was like
every bloody day.
Yeah. Chris got up yesterday morning, you know, with all the best will in the world, you know, to do some filming. And I think he said, I think he got about 3 photographs. So basically it were a waste of time. And it's just been, you know, I think that's sort of what's messed us up, basically, is the fact that we've put clocks forward, we've lost an hour, so it's cocked everything up. So you know, but hey-ho. But you know, we'll get used to it eventually. You know, it's like a lot lighter in the morning. It stays lighter more in evenings. So, you know, I know what you're saying. If you take just one photo, it's not a waste of time. Oh, Ramadan starts on the on the 12th of April.
I'll have a cupcake for you, Amjad.
Don't you tease him, you.
Sorry, Amjad, I have to do it. Sorry.
So
forgive me. Sorry.
Where are you going?
Closing cares what Callum's not done.
Well, it's only a little gap.
That's a big gap as wide as the Grand Canyon.
Oh, Vanessa says we did the chime change earlier in March, Connecticut. So that, because you see, Laurie's normally goes at midnight our time, but I were in there last week and at 11 o'clock she run, and I thought, well, I'm sure she don't start till our time, midnight. So obviously it's because you put your clocks forward an hour. So yeah. So it makes sense now why she's going at 11 o'clock. So now we've put our clocks forward to be back to 12 o'clock. It's hard keeping up with these time zones, you know. Trying to, you know, like you know, in USA and different time zones and everything. You know, it's hard keeping track. Hello to the 8 watching. If you're watching in the background, come in and say hello. But yeah, Chris did dare me to say something, but I might do a bit later on. But it's not meant for anybody in particular. It's just a private joke between me and Chris. I should be on time on the live streams because the last day of Ramadan, the time is 8:45. We break up. Oh, I get you now, Amjad. That's all right. So,
Ramadan, is it like they can't have no to eat and
drink
in a certain time of day?
Yeah.
They can't eat at evening or something.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you've got it. That's sort of it in a nutshell.
That would do my head in.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, I'm Jad, but I couldn't do it. I don't know how you do it, pal. Kudos to you, pal. Clapping my hands.
It's all right. I keep seeing this dangly bit, and I think it's my clip ain't got it all in. When I was turning my head, I could see like a bit dangling. And I'm a stickler for that sort of thing. I hate for it to be, you know, looking like a, you know. Anyway, I've done it now. I've clipped it all in, made sure it's all tight and tidy. So yeah, I mean, sort of that's one of the considerations I took when I decided to start going live in evenings. I thought, well, if I go at 9 o'clock, I don't do it. The fasting, it's hard. My mum doesn't do it. Oh, but yeah, I mean, you know, that's a choice that, you know, you and your mum have taken, you know, not to do it. So I mean, that's your prerogative. You know, you can choose to do it or not to do it. You know what I mean? It's you know, it's each individual's choice. You know what I mean? But yeah, same as Chris says. You know, hats off to people that you know do it. You know, but saves me typing a well done message. But I mean, I do know somebody. How can I put this? He's not a Muslim, but he's got a lot of Muslim friends, and he tried it.
Oh, yeah.
And he went through it, and you know, did the fasting and everything. And he said it is one of the worst or hardest things he's ever done in his life. He did stick to it, but he said it's one of, hi Kate, how are you? You know, it's one of the hardest things he's ever done in his life. You know what I mean?
That's a true story.
He cheated on his way to work then.
He did. He said, sorry, I've had an illegal Big Mac and saved every last minute.
So yeah, it's all right. I'm just telling us that on, I think it's 12th of April, I think he said, Ramadan starts. And you know, I mean, the how it works is like between certain hours they can't eat or drink, but after that time, you know, they mostly eat at night after the fasting's finished. I mean, best person to actually explain it, it'll be Amjad.
Yeah,
but
Amjad type away, lad.
Yeah, that's it. Ramadan starts on the 12th of April. But you know, I do know somebody, you know, that yeah.
Did a video on it.
Yeah, they can eat it after a certain time, because Amjad's just put, like, he doesn't do it and his mum doesn't do it, but after 8:45, when the fasting's finished, it can join in, you know. I mean, Amjad, yeah. Basically, we eat dinner when it's sunset. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, Kate wants to know, Amjad, can you drink water? I don't really know a lot about it, but I know sort of what it entails, and you know, it same as I've said. You know, I like to learn about different religions, and you know, it's you know, it's something that interests me, and different religions and whatnot. You know what I mean? Some I don't fully understand, but I like to, you know, what with different sort of cultures of people that come in the live streams. I like to, how can I put it, understand. We don't eat, drink, or eat until sunset, not water either. Okie dokie. Oh, so you can't eat nothing and you can't drink nothing.
Damn.
So yeah. but yeah, you know, it's it's something, you know, that it's a religious thing, you know what I mean? It's a religious thing, and if you sort of follow your religion and everything, then it's something that you have to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, so you know, yeah, I'm going to hold back on the shout outs for a little while, because doing Mark, Tracy, and Johnny, but none of them's in. So it's a little pointless, sort of bit pointless shouting them out if they're not even in. So we'll hang back on that for a little while. So yeah, Chris has had me washing out, Kate. It's still a bit on damp side. It hasn't sort of dried it 100%, but it's dried it, but still feel a bit on coldish, dampish side. Callum and Chris have been into town. Callum's been sort of eyeing the ladies up, but Chris kept saying, well, go over and say hello. And he kept saying, no, I don't want you. And I says, well, he's got to learn to take to, you know, to make the first move. Hello, my name's Callum, how are you, sort of thing. And
Get your kegs off.
it is he don't take after you.
No.
It's more polite from me, you know. But yeah, it were eyeing them up, but that's as far as it went, you know. Chris says, oh, you know, go over and, you know, and introduce yourself. Okay. Amjad says the first day we break our fast is at 7:50, as far as I'm aware. But don't worry about it, Amjad. You know what I mean? At end of day, you know, your family and whatever matters most. You know what I mean? Don't worry about me. Don't worry if you're late. Don't worry if you don't make it at all. You know what I mean? There's certain things that happen that people can't make it. Bless him. But yeah, I mean, Callum were on about it when he came back, and I says, well, look, unless you go over and introduce yourself, you're not going to get nowhere. Hiya, Tracy. How are you?
Hello, Tracy, lass.
So yeah, we're just on about Callum. Chris and Callum went into town to do some like photography. Sorry, I've just had some coffee and I can feel a burp coming up. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. So yeah, and it will like he were eyeing them up, but Chris says to him, "Well, go over and introduce yourself and everything." But it is a bit on shy sided. Callum, he were like looking, but didn't want to sort of make first move and go over and say hello, if you know what I mean. So yeah,
He just likes looking blessed.
Yeah. It were basically looking what's on offer, if you know what I mean. But hey ho, same as I said to Chris, when he's ready, he'll somewhat will click and but you can't push them, you know what I mean. It's one of them things where he's got to get the courage and whatever to go over and say hello. But he'll be all right. He'll he'll get there. I mean, as they say, Rome weren't built in a day. It's sort of just getting used to going. I mean, that's first time. Well, when I say first time, you know what I mean. It's not been going out, so it's sort of first time actually like going out. My brother works as a dentist at a hospital. He finds it hard at Ramadan time because it gets. Yeah, I mean that's the only downside of it, Amjad. If you're not allowed to eat or drink and you're sweating profusely, the thing that you need to get you rehydrated is water. I mean, food, but water's a necessity. Yeah, that's exactly what I says to him, Kate. I says, there's plenty of time, basically, he's got to build a bit more confidence first. So, but yeah, I can understand what Amjad's saying. It has got to be hard when you're in an environment where it is hot and, under normal circumstances, the first thing you do is reach for a glass or, a water, basically to rehydrate yourself. So, yeah, so without further ado, with Tracy being in, I am going to sugar. It's all right. I were hoping I could copy and paste it into yeah, it's all gone Pete Tong. Yeah, it's all gone a bit Pete Tong. It's gone away from me, my YouTube page, but hey ho. So yeah, that means I've got to watch all ads again now. Well, it's only 44 seconds. It's all right then.
17 minutes next one.
No, that's just you when I'm watching yours. So yeah, I always seem, because when Chris uploads a video, I always seem to get these like dead long ads. When they were live streaming Friday night, I had 18-minute ad. And I says, well, by the time I've watched this ad, because we watch each other's ad, because obviously it's revenue for us both. And I says, well, by the time I've watched this blooming ad, stream will be over. Can you remember that time when you got that hour one and we're like literally over by the time I So yeah, so that link is to our first shout out, and it's to my baking buddy Tracy.
Yay.
So yeah, so I know she sort of doesn't. Oh, it's only a 58-second, 1 second, and pink latte.
Right.
Ooh, pink lattes.
Who's got pink lattes?
That's what advertisement is.
Oh.
It says improve health, your super EU, and it's moon milk. So yes, getting back to that is the link to Tracy's channel. Yes, she don't upload content. She don't, basically. So, but I thought I'd give her a shout out. She's my baking buddy. So yeah. So, I was gonna do Mark Stone a shout out, but obviously he's not here. And the next one is Johnny, so I'll do that in a bit.
Tracy, you're gonna tell Johnny to come on.
I don't know, sweetheart. It doesn't you've got to imagine I ain't got the sound on, so all I'm watching is like an advert, what you can't hear.
Moon milk.
Yeah.
Weird, especially
Yeah.
on the moon.
Anyway, if you want to know more about it, search it, whatever. But the thing, it's like a milkshake mix thing. Oh, Amjad says it's hard at Ramadan time. I remember last year we had to wait till 8:40 something to break the fast. Don't worry your head about it, Amjad. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm here till 9 o'clock. I start at 9 and I go on till 11. So
no charge for Jeanette, 7 till 9.
So yeah, so don't worry about it, Amjad. Don't fret about it. Don't stress about it. I'll still be here, come what may. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she will.
But yeah. On another note, I rung up this morning because I've been having a lot of trouble with my left leg, my right leg. With my arthritis in my right knee, but also it's like best way to describe it is like a cramp all the way down my leg. It's like in my muscles, but it's like cramp, but it not go away. It's been keeping me awake, and I've tried all sorts. I've tried putting a pillow between my knees and, basically to help alleviate the pain. So anyway, rings doctors this morning. Sorry, all appointments are taken because the busiest time at our doctors is always a Monday. So they said, basically, what you're ringing up for? So I says, well, I really wanted to see doctor. I says, but, I take tramadol for me arthritis pain, but they only give me a month's supply. Well, obviously, with such bad pain in my leg, I've been taking extra so I've run out. And the cream that the doctor gives me. So I rings, when I couldn't get an appointment, she says, well, what is it you need? I says, well, I want another prescription for some tramadol, and I want some more of that Algicel cream. Right, okay. I'll send it electronically straight to chemist. So I says, when will it be ready? And she says, well, basically as soon as I've sent, press send or whatever they do. Right, okay. So Chris was saying, I'm going into town with Callum. So I said, oh, before you forget, go up to doctors and get me that prescription. I don't know where the confusions come in, but I've ended up with another 2 boxes of cocodamol. That weren't what I was short of. I wanted the tramadol and the algicel cream. Now there's a difference. Oh, I tell you which the best recipe is, Amjad. Mary Berry. Without a doubt. Mary Berry every day at week. So yeah, so I've got two extra boxes of cocodamol that I didn't need and not got what I asked for. So I said to Chris, says, right, early doors in morning. Yeah, exactly, Kate. So I says, right, early doors in morning. I says, I'm not going to take no BS about, they ain't got no appointments. Monday's always busy. I says, I'm going to get on phone. I'm going to actually get in the doctors and I'm going to make sure that I get what I wanted. There's 112 in each box. But yeah, I mean, there's a difference in tramadol and algicel and cocodamol. Yeah, you can't go far wrong with Mary Berry, Amjad. Believe you me. Yeah. I mean, when I make a chocolate Victoria sponge, I always do a Mary Berry one. When I do a Victoria sponge, I always do a Mary Berry one. But yeah, just look up Mary Berry. You can't go wrong. But yeah. So I says to Chris, I says, well, that's typical receptionist for you, isn't it? You know, you ask for...
It says Norfolk Park Medical.
No, it weren't. No. So anyway, you know, I get entirely something that I don't really need, but they've done that before, and you say, well, I'll bring it back to chemistry. Say, well, once we've dispensed it, you can't bring it back. So I've now got 2 more boxes of cocodamol that I don't need, and I need tramadol and algicel cream that I do need, which I ain't got. So early doors in morning. Well, I felt exactly the same this afternoon, Kate, and I thought, oh my God, you know what I mean? It's deaf as well as dumb, you know what I mean? But yeah, I specifically asked, and I went through all spiel, and I says, I've had a lot of trouble with my right leg. I says, my arthritis in my knee. I says, and it's like cramp in back of my leg and all like from top to bottom of my back of my leg. So I went through all that, explaining why I'd had to take extra tramadol because they only prescribed me, or it only allows me to take 1 a day. But I've had that much pain with it. I've run out of that cream, and I've also run out of tramadol, which is the 2 things that eases it. So I've ended up with none. So I says, right, that's it. I says, in morning, I'm going to ring up. I says, I'm not taking no for an answer. I says, I'm going to get in to see doctor. I says, and I'll make sure that I get what I wanted today. So yeah, so, you know, to say I'm a little bit annoyed is an understatement, let's just say.
Feed off is more like it.
You know what I mean? Do you have to sort of talk slowly? Yeah, this is the thing, Kate, because on the label it says 1 or 2. I think it says every 6 hours on mine, but they only give me 30 tablets every month. So if I have an episode like this where I'm in a lot of pain and I have to take extra, it means it falls short. Me and my teacher at college were talking about the Ruby and Stacey storyline in EastEnders. No, I don't think she did. She didn't. I think the video's been tampered with it to make it look like she pushed her. So I agree with you. No, she didn't push her. Yeah, she went like that, but she stumbled backwards because she went like that, to get out, and she fell anyway. So I agree with you on that one, Amjad. No, she didn't push her, but I think the video's been tampered with to make it look like she did. But yeah. So yeah, so it's like. You know what I mean? Instead, have I got to talk slowly like this so you understand what I'm talking about? And this was after I'd explained, I says, the prescription that the doctor gives me is only for one, one. So they only give me 30 to last me a month, which in essence is one a day. But when I have an episode like this, and I have to take more. So that means that I'm running out. The same with cream. It's like I've been slapping it on like there's no tomorrow. So I've run out of that as well. But anyway, same as I say.
I'll see what I can squeeze out on you. There you go.
It's like all tubes we've got. Chris keeps saying, I'll roll it up and I'll squeeze a bit. Try and see if I can squeeze some out on it. But yeah, I totally agree with you there, Kate. It is very, very frustrating. I made it very clear when I rang up, exactly what I wanted, the reason why I wanted it. And I says, well, if I can't get an appointment to see the doctor, I says, will you just ask the doctor to do me a prescription for the tramadol and the Algicel cream? Now, did that come through loud and clear to you?
No.
You know what I mean? That's the way I said it. I says exactly the way I've just said it.
Who's that?
Mark Stone, thanks for the link.
Yeah,
it were basically. I wanted to do. I've shouted Tracy out because she's so I'm just gonna copy the link. Anyway, this is Mark's link. Same as I say, I don't know whether I've got correct link or not, but that is Mark's link. So if you want to, if you're not already subscribed to I'm Good Until I Hear Pixies. It says I'm good till I hear Pixie.
hello.
So yeah, so basically I've put the link in. I thought that, the one that I don't know whether that's the correct link. I thought that was your main channel, or whether I don't know. I get confused when there's more than one channel. But it's put ha. Oh dear. It's all right. We're just having a rant about receptionists at doctors, Mark, about me ringing up and specifically asking for one thing and then giving it totally different thing altogether.
Mark, sorry I closed down, mate, all the day. I didn't see your message, pal.
Yeah. It's all right. If you're wondering what Chris is on about, when Chris went live on Friday night, Mark was just about to give Chris a £2 super chat.
We don't know that for sure, do we?
Well, yeah. Anyway, he closed it down before he got a chance to do it, so he's just said sorry, Mark. He didn't see your message. Anyway, that's Mark's his link. So I just like to do these little shout outs. I know Mark's mostly in mine and Chris's. Same as I said with Amjad last week. It's all okay. You know, same as I said last week. Amjad's always here. Mark's, you know, not always here, but he spends a lot of time here, etc. So I like just to, you know, do these shout outs. I put a link in a bit further up for Tracy's. Yes, you don't upload any content or whatever, but you know, I thought we was baking together and everything. I'll put a link in. So my channel's all in one link. Oh right, okie dokie. So as frustrating as it is, the thing with doctors, you know, if you want to get anywhere, you've got to meet them face to face. And I thought, well, you know, if at first you don't succeed, basically I'm going to ring up in the morning, get in to see doctors, and then I know exactly what I'm getting. Oh, Vanessa's back home now eating a barbecue sandwich. Very nice.
Mine.
I've shared you out 3 times. Oh, thank you very much, Mark.
Cheers, matey.
So, you know, it's like, I hate to say this, but when you're talking to one at receptionists at doctors, it's like talking a different language. So I wondered what that noise was. It's you talking to yourself. It's a sign of madness, you know. Keep talking to yourself. But yeah, it's very frustrating. And the only way you can get your message across is actually to get into doctors. You don't get a sandwich only if you have a muffin. Oh, them muffins has been long on, Mark.
They've all got them.
Yeah, I'm making mini egg blondies tomorrow. So yeah, so the only way I'm going to get my message across is ring up in the morning, and they do like a triage system where they ring you back. I'll tell the doctor exactly what's what. I'll say I need an appointment. I need you to see me, and basically, you know, tell her face to face exactly what I want, the reason why I want it, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, you're making a chocolate cake. Well, Amjad were on about Mark, which is the best Victoria sponge recipe, and I says without a doubt Mary Berry, without a doubt. And same goes for chocolate cake, because I you know, Mary Berry's, I think it's in one of my cookbooks actually. But yeah, you know, whenever I make any chocolate cake, I always do Mary Berry. Oh my, I just typed Mary Berry's Victoria sponge on Google. Oh my God, I'm in love. Gonna show my auntie the. See, I told you, Amjad, you can't go far wrong with Mary Berry. So, you know, it's like what Mary Berry don't know about baking or cooking and everything, you know. I want fudge chocolate cake now. We've got everybody wanting cake. Hiya, Jay. So yeah, everybody, I might make some hot chocolate later to have a spoonful of Mark. Oh, there you go. It's all right. We're getting everybody hungry now because we're talking about cakes. Yeah, Drone Explorer is one of Chris's mates, Jay.
Let me down today, eating that boy.
My days. Oh, my days, who let him in? But
I'm trying to edit here. I can't edit with one hand.
But yeah, it got some good shots tonight, Jay. Some absolutely cracking shots. Yeah. Drone Explorer is Jay, if you want to call him Jay.
Call him something else, but you might get banned. I might get kicked out.
Yeah. So
you left the door open to
let him in. What's that? He's shooting at you.
Hey?
He's shooting at you.
I'm bulletproof, boy.
Well, it were a good experience for Callum, Jay, because they were eyeing ladies up.
You missed all women, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, had Jay been there, he'd have been saying, go on, Callum, you know.
Get up there.
So yeah, he eyeing the ladies up, but Chris said to him, well, go over and introduce, and he kept saying, no. So yeah, he eyeing ladies up, but won't go over and say hello. I have a £5 tub of marshmallow fluff to use. I could make a ton of chocolate fudgy, Rice Krispie treats. Oh, the women miss me, yeah. Like a hole in head, AJ. Who's better, Chris or Jay? Better at what? Oh dear, Mark's piping in that. Drone Explore women miss me too. But, you know, it's bad enough, like Chris saying to him, you know, and he'll say, Dad, you know, we outsource to somebody else, they're piping in, saying, go on, Callum, you know. So, yeah, it'll happen in his own good time. You know, he's a bit on shy side. His confidence has took a little bit of a knock, but, you know, he'll get there. Don't worry, he'll get there. You know, sharing muffins. My auntie uses melted white chocolate in the Rice Krispies. Go for it, Cal. But the thing is, Jay, you're not. He's sort of one of these that watches from a distance, you know. But you're not go over. I says, well, you know, you'll never know until you go over and say hello. You know, how are you? My name's Callum. Blah. You know what I mean? I am a woman magnet until I wake up out of bed. But you know, he just needs a bit more confidence. I think that's basically it at the moment. You know, he just needs confidence in himself. You know, and I keep talking like this. I shall be up baking all night. Oh dear. Oh dear. But anyway, yeah. So without a doubt, you can't go far wrong with Mary Berry. You know, if I'd got to advise anybody, you know, if you want a recipe, search for Mary Berry. Basically, you can't go far wrong with her. Oh, anyone for chocolate cake? It's out of the oven. There you go. Jay says I used to be a hand model. Yeah. Mark's even put recipe in. Look, trying to do me out of a job. So yeah. But I have got. I'll just lean it. Excuse me. Oh, that's on sec. Gone.
You want that?
I have got a Mary Berry cookbook. So there you go. And that is Mary Berry 100 Cakes and Bakes. It's true. So yeah, this is one that I want to try. Sultana and orange tray bake. I think that my right arm from my elbow to wrist has metal and a long arrow scar. If you spin me around when I stop, I put magnetic north. So I'm just seeing if I can see that that chocolate cake, what she does. Yeah, Farmhouse Orange Victoria sandwich, that's another one. So that's an orange flavoured Victoria sponge. Yeah, this one's for Kate. That one is very best chocolate fudge cake. There you go. Kate ran about. She fancied chocolate fudge cake. So I'm just see, that's got to be in oven 25 to 30 minutes. Yeah. Tell you, with Mary Berry, yeah, Victoria sandwich, Amjad. It's another one. Look, that's your, you know, your bog standard Victoria sandwich. There is some very, very good recipes in here.
That the one my mum bought, yeah?
No, I bought this myself. Get one in the oven. I can't while I'm live streaming, Jay. Classy sticky gingerbread. Yeah, it says on back this was £7.99, but that's in pound sterling, Vanessa. So yeah, it's not a bad well, it's a great cookbook actually. It says it's just made a chocolate sponge, Jay. You see, this is another one, Devonshire apple cake. But only downside of it is it's got almonds on top, and they're not very keen at the nuts on top.
On top?
Yeah.
That sounds a bit kinky.
I'm on about on top of cake, dear. Mary Berry chocolate cake, yeah. I know it's in here somewhere. It's just finding it. Yeah, lemon drizzle tray bake. Well, you can't be good at everything, Jay. You see now that Chris is good at baking. Chris is, he says not, but he is. He says he, you know, he can't cook bake, but he can. See, I want to make them as well. Mini jam cakes as well. So that's another one I want to try. There's loads in here, and you could be baking forever and ever. You know what I mean? But you know, it's I'm not going to rest until I find that chocolate recipe, that chocolate Victoria sponge recipe, because I know it's in here somewhere. I feel like I want to show the Victoria sponge recipe to my auntie, the Mary Berry one. I'll wait till tomorrow. Yeah, Amjad, this cookbook is fantastic. Obviously 100 cakes and bakes. But the thing is, Kate, you know, if you follow the recipe, you know, get your oven timings right, and you know, when you follow a recipe to the book, you know, anybody can bake. You know what I mean? I think I think you can get it on Amazon. You know, if I show you it back, Amjad, basically, it's My Kitchen Table is the people that publish it, and basically, it's all the authors. You know what I mean? All the authors, like I can't see that. There's Mary Berry, Madder Jaffrey, Ainsley Harriott. You know, that on the back is all the you know, but it says for more recipes, videos, masterclass, and cooking tips, as well as our newsletter, visit www.mykitchentable.co.uk. But I think I got that off on Amazon. It does say $7.99. I think it was $7.99, but it's $7.99 well spent. You know. And Mark says you should get paid for showing this book off. But yeah, I believe wholeheartedly, Mark, in Mary Berry. You know what I mean? And when I seen that 100 cakes and bakes, I thought I'm getting that. But yeah, it's everything. It's got a section on like birthday cakes and things like that. You know, like celebration cakes and like cupcakes and things like that. It goes through the whole range of like tray bakes, cupcakes. If that was my book, I would pay 1.5 million for 15 cents to show it off. I'll have to ring Mary Berry up then, Mark.
I think she's got 1.5 million.
I'll say how much you're paying me to flog your book. But the thing is, if I believe in summer, like I do Mary Berry's recipes, you know, I'd gladly you know, talk about it till cars come home, and you know, you know, but it's like this, you know. I troll when I'm looking for my recipes. I troll internet, but a lot of time, a lot of the. Hiya, Dr. Smith. How are you? So yeah, you know, I don't need pain to promote something that I believe like wholeheartedly in, you know what I mean? But yeah. If it was Chris, I would pay 5p for 60 seconds only if he sends me one. Then he makes 1.5 million if he sends me one. Yeah, if you sort of make a tale of that. But yeah, you know,
I get that part.
I mean, yeah, Mary Berry's one of these people where she's seen it all, she's done it all, and she knows what she's talking about in a nutshell, basically. You know what I mean? She ain't got where she's got today, you know, doing what I'm doing and just like baking on a live stream, you know what I mean? She knows what she's doing, she knows what she's talking about, you know what I mean? When I was in sixth form in high school, we had a high school bake-off for Macmillan Coffee Morning. I baked ombre cake. Ooh, different shades of green. Guess I won the ooh, that's good then, Amjad. But the thing is, not long after my mum died, the following year, I did like a coffee morning, obviously before all lockdown and everything, talking about probably 3-4 years ago. I find it so stressful. You know, all the baking, you know what I mean? Because I did it all by myself. I used to play doctors and nurses. Yeah, she has, Kate. I mean, same as I say, I did this.
IP, Chris, I forgot about you. IP address.
Oh, my prize from the competition was the Jane Asher recipe book and some wit. Ooh, but the thing is, I did it all by myself, and it was very, very stressful. I was baking like 2 days, like 2 whole days, non-stop, by myself, and I was really stressed about it. I mean, yeah, fair enough, it were to a good cause, and I raised about, I think, over £100. Much love, Pixie's channel, and lovely Jeanette. Why are you going, Dr. Smith?
Me going, mate.
But yeah, it was so stressful, and I says to Chris, I says, I'm not being funny. I says, yeah, it's for a good cause. I says, but them like 2 days solid baking, it really stressed me out. And while we raised over £100, I says, I'm not, I don't care, you know, whether I have to donate to, you know, whether I have to, oh, you're not going, hiya, Gordo. Whether I have to donate to Macmillan or whatever, I says, I'm not doing that again. It did really stress me out, you know what I mean? And I mean, super stressed me out. So I says, right, in future, I says, you know, what, you know, it while it was worth it, it weren't worth it, if you know what I mean. Not for all the stress and everything that it caused, and wanted everything to be perfect. Dr. Smith did a U-turn after you said 2 nurses. But yeah, you know, I'd sooner I'd sooner go to somebody's coffee morning than actually hold a coffee morning, you know what I mean?
What is your drone? What, mine?
It says it's not arthritis, Kate, but I don't know.
What is it? Drone with Mary
What is it? Drone with Mary Berry's hands? I thought it was arthritis. What?
I don't know. Kate's talking in riddles.
But anyway, it must have been something that I've missed in conversation.
Yeah, must be.
I think you're not on your own there, Dr. Smith. I think everybody's saying.
That.
Scroll up. Right, let me just scroll up. I thought, have I missed something?
I think you and Jay were talking. Kate and Jay.
Kate says, where did you get booked from? Drone. Jay says, no bait, no make. I just film Lake. Right. Hello, doctor. I used to play doctors and nurses. Ministry of Food. What's that? What's Ministry? I don't know.
This has got 2 now.
Yeah.
No idea.
No, I've scrolled back and I still ain't got it. Oh dear. Oh. Jay says left her with a twisted spine. Are we talking about Mary Berry here?
Who Whoa.
Oh dear. Tell you, it don't take much to confuse me. I could. Oh, you said around, yeah. But the thing is, Kate, I mean, you know, I've got arthritis in my hands. I mean, not to the extent that Mary Berry has, but it's you've got to carry on, you know, and if you stop, you know, if you stop using them, then, you know, stop making content a couple of years back. Can't be asked, to be honest. Yeah. Vanessa's, yeah. Yeah, it's a long story, Mark. I mean, too long for me to explain. You know, we know all about it. Oh, yeah. It is. It is. You can tell it's arthritis. Yeah, well, I've got arthritis in both my hands, both my knees, both my ankles, both my shoulders, back of my neck, bottom of my back. You know, I'm riddled with it. Oh dear. But yeah, you know, I mean, what we're talking about earlier on, you know, it's it's like if you sit and do nothing, you get complacent, if you know what I mean. But you have to keep both the mind and the body active, if you know what I mean. You have to keep plodding on, as they say, and get up in the morning, even though you don't feel like you want to get up. You know what I mean? You've got to carry on. Otherwise, you're just going to give up. You know what I mean? It's, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same. You know what I mean? You've got to push yourself. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I ain't got to that point yet, Kate, where me thing, but I've got like my hand all swells up, and you know, it's you know. I don't think there's much chance of that, Amjad. Huh? It says, imagine Mary Berry was in your chat in real life. I would go, oh my God, wide open. She'd probably be in bed by now anyway, Amjad. My rollator is all oiled up on its wheels. Should be walking around neighbourhood tomorrow. That's all right then, Vanessa. Oh, well, you see, that's what I've got, Kate. I've got osteoarthritis. It's like what they class as natural wear and tear. You know, that's osteoarthritis, and that's the difference between rheumatoid arthritis is, so I've heard, is the rheumatoid one is very, very painful. Well, I mean, osteoarthritis is very, very painful. Oh my vinyl records have turned up the last two. Ooh. If I had a famous person in my chat on live, I'd drop my jaw on the floor. I would. I'd be just, I'd be going, Okie dokie then, Jay. See you later. Thanks for popping in, Jay. But yeah, currently watching a couple of box sets of vinyls and some Madness albums. Madness. But yeah, yeah. If anybody like that famous were to come into my chats, Mark, I'd be dumbstruck. I'll have a coffee, baby. You know where Dolce Gusto machine is. Yeah, but I'm live streaming. That don't matter. You see, another thing. Don't leave me with Chris on your own, Mark.
Unlucky, Mark.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I've never sort of took to Nigella.
Oh, well, Jay,
I don't.
Sorry, Jay, before you go.
Jay, before you go, if you haven't already gone.
I might draw it tomorrow. Are you working?
Here, take that. But see you, Kate. So yeah, before I was rudely interrupted by Mary. Another thing that I want to seek doctor as well about. I mean, I don't know whether you can see. I've got these things. I call these spots coming as well. Now I don't know whether it's connected to the it says yeah. I don't know whether it's connected to the shingles or what it is, but there's got to be some reason why I'm getting them. I've got like one on my head here, I've got one on my shoulder this side, and I've got one on my shoulder. I seen a man, he was scary. He's not as bad as you make out, Mark. So yeah, so I do actually want to see. I do as well, Kate. I've only just got over it last, last bar. So yeah, they've sort of popped up out of nowhere. They are a little bit actually, Kate. Yeah, right, I'm dead. Mary Berry must be secretly watching the live stream. So yeah, so they've sort of appeared out of nowhere. I've even, if I come a bit closer, I awake you better late than never. I've actually got one on my lip as well, Kate. So I don't think it's a heat rash because I've got a great big one on my lip. I thought I'd come close to camera and show you. I've actually got one on my lip as well. So it's like these. Kate, this is honest to God. Even. Oh. No, I don't put soap on my face, Kate. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've not changed my wash powders. I don't use soap on my face. And it's just like they're popping up out of nowhere. Stop touching it then. I'm just showing you my scar on my finger. But anyway, even as a teenager, I never had acne or nothing. I've always had a very good complexion. And for these to be like springing up, yeah, it is wakey. For them to spring up out of nowhere, I don't know. I said, because I says to Chris, I don't know whether it's because I'm run down or what it is, but I'm taking enough vitamins to sink a battleship. So I do it again with that one. That scar there and that scar there. So I've got two middle fingers that are you see, until I had the shingles, Mark, I was spot free. And then all of a sudden, these have appeared on my chest. I've had one on this shoulder. I've had one on this shoulder. But the thing is, Chris has zero-base cream. And basically, it's like surgical strength. Surgical... That's a fab thumbnail. Yeah. On that one, Kate, my sister trapped my finger in the door and nearly took end of my finger off. So I've got like scars either side where they had to reattach it. And on that one, that's where I burnt me with that honeycomb. So yeah. So basically, my two middle fingers are both knacked. One's got a scar on, you know, from getting burnt, and other one they had to reattach my my end of my finger when my sister trapped my finger in the door. So I just found out there is someone famous watching you, Jeanette. Oh, who's that? So anyway, I've been using that zero base that Chris has, and that is like what they gave him when he were in hospital, and even that not clear it up. So I don't know where it is. So that's another reason why I want to see doctor in person anyway. Yeah, I bet any money. That's one that Mark's created. Hey,
who did he say were watching you?
Mary Berry. I know. I know why your mind works. It's coming as no, it's not Mary Berry, Amjad. It's Mark. So yeah, it ain't the actual Mary Berry. So he's put, it's me. Yeah, I guessed as much. Not me, Mark. Yeah. So yeah, it's Mark's way of a joke. Let's just saying, who's Mark? I can even tell it's Mark Harris talking. Yeah, go on the panel, Mary. Kate says. Yeah. So yeah, come on then, Mary. If you're brave enough.
Back up rubbish ones.
Oh,
I'll put you 4 in.
Huh? Amjad says. I got excited then, Amjad says. But yeah, I'm not talking, I'm chatting. Yeah, right. Put other one, it's got bells on.
I would.
You know, as the famous saying goes, Mary, proof is in the pudding.
By typing.
Oh dear. Yeah. So yeah. You've got to be quicker off the mark than that. If that makes sense. My pudding. Oh dear. But the thing is, you've got to get up earlier in day, Mark, to catch me out. And left you a prezi. I bet it's another screenshot where I'm putting both middle fingers up. Oh dear. Hey presto. Oh dear. Yeah. He sent me 2, one with one middle finger up and one with other. Oh dear. Keep sending me these screenshots like it impresses me. Oh dear. Including Chris. I was everyone and Mark, including Chris. Yeah, right. You know what they say, don't you? You must think I've dropped off a Christmas tree. I might be green, but I'm not cabbage looking. Kate says, send it me. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll send it to you, Kate. There's 2 actually. Kate were trying to screenshot me as well. Well, all I can say is Wakey must be quick off at Mark. Oh dear.
I think it's screenshot mania.
Oh dear. But yeah, I've got two dodgy middle fingers. And that's not me just trying to make excuses. I have.
Hi, Mark. So he said hi to himself. Trying to throw you off the scent.
Yeah, he's trying to. How old are you, Mary? That'll throw him, Kate. He's gonna have to Google how old she is now. He's coming as more. I'm good, Mary. Oh dear. Bandicam, what's that?
Bandicam.
Oh.
I've heard it.
Oh dear.
Well, Bandicam rates, come on.
It says what 666. What? That's the sign of the you know what. Yeah, I bet you any money, Kate, he's Googled it. Our old Mary Berry.
Mary.
Yeah.
So you said, I'm not Mary, and then what did she say? I just typing.
Are you sure you're 86?
Right, Mary.
Oh, age of Mary Berry. Oh, 66. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but right, Mary, you've got loads of money, haven't you? So if you're Mary Berry,
Yeah.
slap 100 quid super chat in.
Yeah, that's a challenge for you, Mary. If you are really the Mary Berry, give me £100 super chat. And it's not me on the soccer cap. We know who it is. It's Mark.
And it's not me on the soccer cap. It's Mark messing about.
Yeah. It all started when Amjad says, "Could you imagine if the real Mary Berry?" Only if Chris sends the muffin to Mark. Yeah, right. So it's not real Mary Berry. We know that. We know it's Mark. And he says, I'm not Mary Berry. So Amjad thinks it's hilarious. You give me £100, Mary, either super chat or PayPal, and I'll send Mark a muffin. Or better still, you can afford it, 500.
Yeah.
You'll be telling us Santa isn't real next. This is hilarious night. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly, Gordo. Exactly. I knew right from very weird go it went Mary Berry.
Well, it gave away when he said, I know who's watching a secret celebrity that's
Yeah.
watching you. You have to send out, Mark.
Yeah.
When he got up.
Yeah. So, you know, next time, don't make it so blatantly obvious, Mark. See, I'm joking. Mary is me. I told you. I knew all along. Oh dear. Yeah, same as Kate says, good try. Oh dear. I give up. Oh, I didn't really mean it, Mark. I mean, I didn't mean for you to
There's a few zeros missing off of that.
I suppose £5 better than 500. Because I know Mark sends it. You know, he's not got a lot of money, bless him.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. So yeah, same as Chris says, there's a few zeros missing. Or 1 0 and dots in wrong place. But hey ho. I appreciate it, Mark. I do. You know, but yeah, we've had a good laugh, Mark. You know, thank you for cheering everybody up, and at least it's gave Amjad a laugh. You know, I know you've got money, Mark, but you know what I mean. How can I put it? Gordo says, "Leave the trolling to me. I'm an expert." But yeah, you know, I you know how much I appreciate it, Mark. I mean, we're in a position that, you know, you know, if I could super chat people, I would, but I can't. Not always, you know.
We're winning 10 grand a month for life.
What a laugh! I wished I reckoned that. Yeah, but yeah, I do appreciate it wholeheartedly, Mark. You know I do. I mean, I'm having a conversation. I mean, you know, I'm talking about our Adam, and he was telling me, you know, and I says, you know, basically, I wished I could help, but I can't. You know what I mean? I'm not going into any detail, as you know. But yeah, we had this conversation. He's having some troubles, and basically, I just says, I wished I could help, but I can't really. You know what I mean? So, you know, hiya, Kevin, how are you?
Ah, Kevin of the Closet King.
Yeah.
The Closet King, who you call the Closet King?
But yeah, you know, I'm sort of person that gestures like that, it chokes me up, and I know, you know, it does. While I appreciate every single penny that people give me super chat, you know what I mean? And I do. And where possible, I like to give back. You know what I mean? And these shout outs is just my way. You know, financially, I can't give back to people. I can bake. You know, I can bake, and that's why when we visit anybody, or you know, when all this lockdown's finished, if we go and visit Mark or go and visit Kate, you know, I don't go empty-handed, and it's just my way of appreciating everybody. I rang a friend to talk to you when he makes you laugh. We paying drizzle. Well, not just drizzle, you know. Wherever possible, you know, I don't go anywhere empty.
Love.
Hiya, Johnny. Put the PayPal in. Oh, right. Oh, put PayPal in, baby.
Oh, crikey, now you're saying.
So, yeah. So, I've been waiting for Johnny to come in because in popping in a chat. What? So, yeah. So, this is the last and final link. And it's the man himself. It's Mr. Johnny 5. So yeah, so Mark, I've shouted Mark out. I've shouted your good lady wife, and you're the last shout out. So yeah, so that's the PayPal link if anybody. Santa Claus is in there. I've got a wish list, Santa Claus, as long as me arm for you.
Can I have an R8, please? I've been a good boy this year.
So yeah, I've got a wish list as long as me arm. I'm just as, oh God, here I go laughing again. But yeah, so if I write my list early, yeah. So yeah, so if you know, if I get my list wrote early, you might just be able to get everything on that wish list. Chris, you've been a bad boy and Jeanette a good girl. It's probably Gordo this time. Mark says it's not me this time. Well, it's either Mark or Gordo. Let's just put it that way.
Chris, you've been a bad boy. Oh, man.
Wishing one hand and poo in the other. See what you get first. Yeah, probably 1 week. Yeah. You got your present from Mark. Ooh. Keena's riding a bike without stabilizers. Go, Keena. Gordo's been a good boy. Yeah, it's Gordo. I'm not Gordo. Oh dear. So in that fact then, if it's the real Santa Claus, would you like to come up on the panel?
He's got to feed Rudolph.
Yeah. Pardon me. It's not Gordo.
Yeah, it is a different one. I can't get him the other one.
But yeah. So it's either, it might be Wakey actually, it might be Wakey.
Could be.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So proud of her, I might take my stabilisers off. Yeah, not yet. In 10 I will, yeah, right. So what time are we on? Yeah, it's only 10:30. So we've had Mary Berry in, and now we've got Santa Claus in. But the thing is, yeah, Wakey says it weren't me. So it is, I bet any money. Who wants to see me on the panel? Yeah, let's have a laugh, Santa. Are you getting your Santa outfit on? Oh dear. Oh dear. So yes. But yeah, it has been hilarious, Mark. Amjad.
Santa gives away.
Yeah. So just take this opportunity, guys and girls. Get your.
I've already put my wish list in.
Say it to Jeanette, that thing I said. What? Yeah. Yes, Santa, that Barbie mansion she asked for is taken over my living room. Yeah, well, we've had Mary Berry in, Vanessa, and now we've got Santa Claus. Oh dear. But yeah, you know what you know what they say, make hay while the sun shines, and while we've got Santa Claus in, basically get your list ready. You know. So just saying, you know, I know we're sort of only just nearly in April, but yeah, we've got Santa Claus in now, Tracy. I should have baked cookies. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm just chicken.
Why?
I says put it on. She says it's a good job I've got earphones on. I says put it on TV.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's 2 famous people we've had in tonight. Put link in. I'll be on in 5. Yeah, right. Oh dear.
I reckon it's Johnny.
Yeah.
I think it's Johnny.
Yeah. We'll see.
Is anybody derogatory? Ban him. Bit dodgy, Baron.
Yeah. There you go. I just had a second helping of crab sticks and mussels.
No crab sticks, no.
Mark says it's not Johnny, so it must be Mark.
I don't know.
All will be revealed shortly. Dad's having chicken. I should colour eggs for Easter. Yeah, Wakey sent me some right now. I told you. I knew all along. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what does it say?
I'll send it you. This is from Wakey. Oh dear. I've sent it to Kate as well.
Hey, that'd be a good gift, that.
Yeah.
Told you, I knew all along.
Yeah. Keep checking. Santa Claus has not arrived yet. Oh dear. Whoever it is, they've frightened everybody off because everybody's left.
They're all watching that video. Come on, Santa. We want Santa. We want Santa.
Oh dear.
He's probably getting his outfit on.
That's gonna haunt you, Pixie. Probably Wakey. Let's start playing it when he's snoring at night, Wakey.
I wake up in morning, it'll not be a morning, it'll be a I know it all along.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a funny story now, right? So, in middle of the night, I'm always getting out for a pee, right? We need more Mark on Wednesday and Thursday's live streams. So anyway, I gets out of bed, goes to the toilet this morning for a wee, gets back in bed, and obviously I have a CPAP machine, so I'm like putting mask on and everything, I think. And I'm just getting into bed. So next thing I know is, well, if you're cold, baby, why don't you put a t-shirt on? I'm thinking, what the heck? What's he talking? I thought he was talking in his sleep. So I just gets into bed, turns light off, gets comfortable as you do. So this morning when he gets up with Callum, I says to him, oh yeah, right. For a picture and no. Say something then, Santa.
What?
You
just been quick again, haven't you? That's twice I got you there. That's twice I got you there.
We were dubious of who it were.
Not me.
So we weren't sure. We thought it might be you and That's not Kurt Russell. Anyway, so I was just telling a story before we got rudely interrupted by Santa Claus. So anyway, we got up with
ready to delete.
Chris gets up this morning, right? And I says to him, I says, were you talking in your sleep last night? And he says, what do you mean? And I says, well, he turned round to me and he says, well, if you're cold, baby, why don't you put a t-shirt on? So he says, no, I remember. He says, I just thought you were cold. And I says, no, I says, I was getting back into bed. I thought he were talking in his sleep, but he says not anyway. We didn't get pranked first time, Mark, because we knew it were you all along. But
It
yeah.
weren't me. Weren't me.
Yeah.
It weren't me.
We were a bit dubious because that sort of thing Gordo might do, or possibly Wakey. So we weren't short second time, but we knew it weren't the Santa Claus.
Weren't me.
Anyway. Anyway, so I thought, well, no, it weren't talking in his sleep. So where this bit about if you're cold, put a t-shirt on come from, I don't know. Yeah, I'm Dad thought the Mary Berry one were a laugh. Miracle weight loss.
I don't know, yeah.
He says Santa's lost some weight and dyed his hair. He's also shaved off his beard. And I says, yeah, he's been on one of these miracle weight loss programs. So yeah. So how's your cake turned out then?
I ate it already. Wait, only like that much.
Already?
And I've got sugar rush already.
What did he say? Is he?
That's right.
Hey, where's that bit?
Yeah, and then he's wanting us to send him muffins.
I know, he's got no chance there.
Well, you did send me one first.
We can't go to lockdown, can we?
I asked for mine first.
I'll send you over.
Well, you says Santa's been on Weight Watchers. Johnny says keto, lol. Oh dear, it has. It's been a right laugh tonight. Oh dear me. And here's me while we're getting ready to send my list off to Santa. Oh,
I just had to do that. This ain't get you.
Yeah, that's that illusion gone up in smoke now. Scrap your Christmas lists, everybody, because you know
it weren't me. Weren't me.
Oh dear.
There you go. Put weight back on. Put weight back on.
So I'm just laughing at what Chris has put. He says, order something off eBay. It says it's been delayed on a ship. Yeah. They've just got it afloat again. About 300 ships back in queuing up, waiting to get through Suez Canal.
I'm going to put Suez Canal, but I can't spell Suez.
So yeah, so if you've ordered something and it says expect it to be delayed, it's on that boat that's been stuck in Suez Canal.
You know
So yeah, so if you get the email saying it's delayed due to unforeseen circumstances, it's on that boat. all the ones one of the boats behind it. But yeah. I bet they're thinking, oh, thank God for that. Thank God we've got that out of the way. There'll be one mad dash now for all boats zooming down Suez Canal. Suez Canal, then, peace. You said you can't spell it.
That'll be about it, Wake.
So, yeah. It's Callum's day off and all. You thought you might have a lying.
I'll lie when I get back.
But Johnny's in basement.
We're in the basement.
There you go.
That were entertaining, Santa. Hello.
Santa Stone is putting. Well, we were debating because he came in as Mary Berry, and we knew right from get go it was Mark. So we were
mate?
debating whether it
Deal,
was Gordo, Wakey, or Mark.
What me?
Eh?
What me? What me?
Santa Stone.
What? Not me. Not me.
Oh dear.
This is Mark.
But
I don't
yeah.
know Mark.
That's some rapid weight loss.
I'll put my beer back on.
Wakey says, well, all the rest are just bobbing along like dumplings anyway. It's on about them boats. Oh dear. Yeah, so if you've ordered something and you get this email saying, sorry, it's been delayed, you'll know it's on one of them ships that's behind that one that's stuck in.
I wonder that's why
They finally managed to move it, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to say I got a notification because they said earlier this morning that they got front end free, but the back end was still stuck. Yeah. Anyway, I had another notification earlier on saying, oh, they've managed to free it all together. I bet them think behind it think, thank God for that.
No, it turned out one of the containers were full of rubber ducks and just refloated it with that.
Oh dear. Or inflatable life rings.
Yeah. There were packets of polos.
Yeah, all they had to do were inflate these life rings and jobs are good in.
They're all Del Boy blow-up dolls that just had to pull string.
Hey, I tell you something. That was the best meme I've ever seen. Did you see it? It says, and at last, the captain of the boat that stuck in Suez Canal has finally been revealed, and it were Uncle Albert.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one, yeah.
Me and Chris couldn't stop laughing, and I says to Chris, I says, I've got to send it, yeah. Oh, dear. I says, yeah. But yeah, I thought that was best at lot. You know, you've heard all these.
That's funny, that, isn't it? When he said, I thought you knew how to sail a ship, he said, I were boiler room maintenance guy. He went.
But yeah, that
says, well, the boiler room kind of goes in the direction of the ship.
But yeah, I think that.
Get it like that. That's the thing.
What? I think it were tide or something, washed it aground on some shallow water. I don't know.
Is that anchors on?
I don't know. But that's scum. Chris says, how did it get stuck in first place? I don't know.
Somebody shouted, hard to port.
Or iceberg.
You know what it's like when you lose a contact lens?
Yeah. Stranger things have happened. You know, with all this climate change and everything, you know, you just might see an iceberg floating past. But that's basically how it happened. It's gone into like,
you know what?
shallow.
It'll have been a ship it'd be one of those ships that's like, you know, controlled by satellites mainly. It probably hadn't, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you look at pictures of the Captain had a brain fart. That's more like it, kid. But yeah, I mean, when you look at it, the amount of containers that were on the ship, there's no wonder it sort of, it must have been weighing it down. So there's no wonder it sort of shallow water because you know.
Yeah, well, that
I think it's in top 5 at biggest container ships in the world. It's huge thing.
Yeah. I mean, it must have been that way down with that many containers that they misjudged the depth of the water.
Chris knows what it's like when you want to do a handbrake turn.
Yeah.
Chris knows what it's like when you want to do a handbrake turn. Wait, so I'm going to say, it's not as if you're, you can turn it round on a farthing, is it?
Maybe somebody shouted "Weigh anchor" while it was still moving.
You know, by the time Captain realised, oh shit, we've run aground.
Hello.
Yoo.
Little
That's
calf.
Kath, by the way, Mark.
Yeah, who you?
Right.
Yeah, who's down in the chat?
Yeah, the YouTube person.
No, Tracy's in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Chris's port, the ship that got stuck, has now changed its name from Evergreen to Everstuck. No, it's not stuck anymore.
You just had that water. Just had a bit of that water. You know, run tap over.
Right, I'm going to go. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I just thought of a solution. Why didn't they go round flushing all toilets on board? And that had added a bit extra water. That might have got it unstuck.
Probably, yeah.
Johnny's going.
You think a ship that size has an abundance of toilets? I suppose you've got to have one in middle and one at each end, or there's going to be a few people caught short.
Yeah, either that or people throwing the water out when they have a wash or something. You know, trying to get it back afloat.
Yeah, apparently it's owned by a Yorkshire company, that ship. In a statement they said, oh heck.
But yeah.
Followed by a following statement, it'll be re.
It'll all come out in wash.
No, no. No point crying over spilt milk.
Yeah, they're not live it down in it or put it that way. You know, and you're heading Shane. Yeah, wait a
They'll be
second.
sending boats out to intercept it about a mile away from any
Oh
coast.
dear. But you know, they were saying that the reason why the Suez Canal is so busy with ships and whatever is, if they were to go round, it'd take them like a week extra on the journey.
Yeah, it's a man-made thing. Yeah, built the cut right through.
Can't get back.
You, easy days.
Extra 300 grand on top.
Hiya, AZ, hiya, Crypto.
By the way, is it crypto?
It's all right. We've had two famous people in the chat tonight. We've had Santa Claus and we've had Mary Berry. And one of them is on the panel and it's not me.
Won't me. Won't me, yeah. Won't me.
For me. Oh, oh, oh. I'm more realistic than you are, man.
Yeah.
You've still got the
dear.
grey hair to start with.
Yeah, we're just talking about the ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal. So Chris has been doing his research, and he says if they were to cut the Suez Canal out, it'd take them an extra month to go round instead of through.
Yeah, the Suez Canal was man-made, wasn't it?
Putting it easy way.
I think they need to dredge it out a bit now, don't you?
And now you've got the famous AZ days.
And Johnny 5 on panel. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down with it. West Side and that, like Wacker Wave, look.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But yeah, you know, I mean, we've had a right laugh tonight, easy.
Yeah.
I told Mary Berry, I says, put me a 500 quid super chat in and I'll believe it's you. But obviously not, they didn't. So, and I told Santa I were making my Christmas list early and I got one as long as my arm.
You got 50 pence and Max done.
Won't me. Don't know what you're on about.
Price of a Morrison's carrier bag.
Hey, that's another thing I need to talk about. I have my shopping delivered from Asda, right? Now I got an email other day. You know how I'm looking for a van? Well, you're not finding one in here, is it?
Right.
I've got caravans. There's van in it.
First, what sort of van you want?
Mark,
small van, big van,
small?
box van.
Anyway, so
Big van,
anyway,
small van, long van.
I had
Heavy
this
van.
email from Asda, and they're now saying that, you know how it's 5p for when you go into a shop and you ain't got a carry bag and they're charging 5p for carrier bags.
Yeah.
See you later, Amjad.
Get a bit, Amjad.
Yeah, see you
No.
later.
Van for you, Hazy. Look, got a van for you. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought it were Postman's Pat's van then, first of all, Johnny.
I have a
So
selection
anyway,
of vans.
so I had this.
Do you want to do some tarmacking? I've got a tarmac van. Somebody was selling them at a booth sale, 50 pence each. I bought about 10 of them.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
So now
That's
this
a
is
little
basically
little National Trust van.
Ah,
And there's actually a gold chromey one.
that's it. In an oats.
That's a Walker's Crisps one.
Oh, I got that one. Yeah,
I bet sort of, you know. I mean, you
another
did well
Walker's
50p. I mean, like collectors, aren't they? Is that Walker's Crisps?
Try to get him out of box, but I won't let.
No,
Look,
no,
look,
don't
gold
let her
sports
get them
bag.
out of blocks. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's
And that one looks like a limited edition as well. That one.
Right, Batman.
So yeah. So now they're putting prices up from 5p to 10p on normal carrier bags, but when you do your shopping online, you always have them in carrier bags because it's easier for.
I'm glad I looked in there. I'm running out of them vitamins.
What are they, Johnny?
Just general health multivitamins. How are you doing on the D3? Feeling? You're looking a bit better.
All right. I'm all right, but I've started getting like pissy. Wrong side.
It could be the heat because it was pretty hot today, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've got one coming on my lip.
Oh no!
So hey, Uppies is here as well.
Yo.
Hello.
Only come on to tell Johnny stop being so rude. Jeanette was trying to tell a story, and you just started showing all your frigging vans to the camera.
Oh, you're always telling me off about something.
You got no etiquette. You got no etiquette whatsoever, Johnny. Listen, I want to hear Jeanette's story.
I just thought it might be an interesting subject that carrier bag prices is going up from 5p to 10p, and that's you know.
Well, they're 20p. They're 20p. Yeah, you want to come here? They're 20p.
Morrison's ones are 50.
Oh, but bring plenty.
Yeah. Well, they're all different
prices. I'll tell you something. I've got enough carrier bags. I could sell some back to Asda.
Yeah, we've been buying carrier bags for years.
So
I've got bags for life for my life and everybody else.
When we go to see Kate and Maisie, take plenty of carrier bags.
I always do. I'll take that.
Listen, we've got plenty. We can give you some.
Are we doing a carrier bag swap?
No, we just give them away.
Not carrier bags for English ones.
Yeah, we got the proper ones with the handles.
With handles.
you know what I mean? Like the canvas ones. Like this.
We've got them and all. We've got all
like
sorts.
This.
We've got
you must have these.
Yeah,
like these.
Yeah, we've got them.
Yeah.
I've got the yellow one and the strawberry one as well.
These are 50 pence each. We got about £500 worth.
The good thing.
I'm not even joking. We got them all folded up in a cupboard, and we got fucking tons of them.
I tell you what, we'll have to do. We'll have to, like, when all this crap's over, we'll all have to do a carrier bag swap. Swap shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, carrier bag
cost you more to
swap
post it.
shop.
It costs more to post it.
Saw that in Morrison's at Hunslet, Johnny. Woman nearly fainted when the cashier told her the price.
Why is
Yeah, because at Hunslet Morrison's, they don't normally pay for it at the front out the top.
why is Jeanette lagging so much? Or is it just me?
No, this is bad. No, it's not.
What?
Yeah, it's probably internet that's lagging. But
Yeah, you're like,
but yeah, we've
you're
got
like
all four.
five,
Back for life.
you're about 5 seconds behind Jeanette.
Your cake's put neatly stored coloured. We just bung all on in one and took them in. Look.
Yeah.
We're not
Well,
that
you do that
organised.
with normal carrier bags, don't you? You've got carrier bags in carrier bags in carrier bags.
Yeah, I've got the strawberry ones and the lemon ones and those
basically,
living bags.
we have shopping delivered, and just to make it easier for Chris, we have them in carrier bags. So basically, when it's all done, he just bungs them all in one, and then they get thrown in lobby. But I do use them as like rubbish bags as well.
Yeah.
So I sort of do get my use out of them because I use, like upstairs, I'm always blowing my nose, and you don't want tissues lying about all over the place. So I just bung a carrier bag. Your Kate's very organised, isn't she?
Oh,
Yeah, in order of colour: red, orange,
Easy
yellow,
to
blue,
roll
and
up,
green.
She do as well. She do.
Yeah, but yeah, they don't go to waste because I'm always sort of, going around and picking bits and bobs up, and
But when you, does it make you buy your own? Does it make you take your own carry bags to the shop, or do you just keep buying them?
But it's like I'm just what I've been on about. If you have your shopping delivered, at the moment, no matter how many carrier bags you have, they only charge you 40p. So the email was to say, because they put in price carrier bags up from 5p to 10p, they put in the price from 40p to 80p.
Well, just tell them you don't want any carrier bags.
There you go. So, but it's more work for Chris then, isn't it? Because, I don't help him because I can't. So I mainly have the carrier bags, so it helps Chris out. So all he's got to do is take them big plastic crate things, what they come in. He's just got to take them out, take them into the kitchen. So I do it mainly for Chris's benefit, to make it easy for him.
Yeah, we've never done internet shopping. I've never done it.
I've done it for appliances. It's easy.
Oh yeah, I mean I've bought stuff on the internet. I mean food, Johnny.
No, I mean I bought washers and that off Asda and that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought TVs
But,
and stuff.
but the thing is, where we live, just out road, it's like a little tiny Asda, and they ain't got a lot of things. But if you go 10 minutes down road by car, we've got like a big Asda superstore. Now everybody and their dogs up there, so it's like mile-long queues. When we were in first lockdown, they were like, about 2 miles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Literally.
And after that, I says to him, you're more, I says, right, from now on, I'm lucky enough that I can get what when I want it. And I says to Chris, for one, I says, you've got to walk round Asda, you've got to fill your basket up, you've got to unload it and pack it in carrier bags, so you've got to load it into the car. Then when you get home, you've got to load it again and then put it away. So why not have it delivered, and it cuts out all that to-ing and fro-ing, and you've just got to unpack it once, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't like the idea of somebody squeezing my bread. You know?
It's one of them ton rubble bags, Wakey.
Mickey says our biggest carrier bag for a washing machine. But I've been looking in respect. I like to know what I'm ordering, and whereas the downside of it is, rather than to the supermarket and getting exactly what you want, you have to take pot look that they've got in what you need or you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I I've been recently quite lucky. I mean, like this week I had 2 substitutions. So, I mean, sometimes you can have a list as long as your arm, substitutions. It's just, right time, right place, I should imagine.
See, I wouldn't be happy with my
So
yeah. If you haven't got what I've ordered, then just give me my money back.
Yeah.
Exactly. But they do, like with Asda, they've got like a policy. That's why they send you, like, if they have to make any substitutions. If you don't want them, you just say to the driver, I don't want this and I don't want that. And basically, within a couple of hours, they've refunded you your money.
Oh, well, what if you want vanilla ice cream and they send you Silly Bang?
What do you want vanilla ice cream and what?
Send you Silly Bang.
Oh. Hey,
oh, they send you some E45.
Right,
yeah. Just to rub it on. Just to rub it in a bit.
Chris likes cranberry sauce, so I ordered him some cranberry sauce. And I want, obviously I do with baking, so I like to keep stocked upon cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, all them sort of spices. I got a thing coming and saying, we've had to make a couple of substitutions. Hiya, George.
Hello, George.
They'd substituted, I don't know whether it's cinnamon or nutmeg or whatever, they'd turmeric. Different spice altogether.
Yeah.
They'd substituted, I don't know whether it were nutmeg or cinnamon I were ordering.
Yeah, that's something you just can't substitute it, can you? It's like trying to substitute garlic with ginger. It's just, yeah.
And I thought,
for curry sauce and you get ambrosia custard.
Yeah, or you needed potatoes and they send you carrots.
Pie, you know what I mean? It's not
I don't like that
you put in bacon. So anyway, so that went back and they substituted this cranberry sauce. What were it? Some red currant jelly. I said to Chris, if I wanted red currant jelly, I'd order red currant jelly.
Yeah. Crazy.
You should have looked at the pictures there with Stevie Wonder. Your order was picked by Stevie Wonder.
Like this. Baker says years ago, a bricklayer on site sent the apprentice to the shop. He said, get me a pork pie. If they haven't got a pork pie, they bought him 10 bought him 10 fags back. He's sent an apprentice to the shop for a pork pie, and he says, basically, if they ain't got a pork pie, get me out. And he says, come back with 10 fags for him. Hey, up, Mark's gone.
The apprentice decorator for some paint.
but yeah, I couldn't get over it when, totally 2 different spices, turmeric, and I'd ordered either ginger or cinnamon, one at 2. Oh dear. I says, where did they get these? Where did they get these pickers from? Do they, just go out on the street and pick them out at crowd? You know what I mean? Totally different turmeric.
That's a way of them keeping your money, because some people will complain and some people will think, don't worry about it. Instead of just giving you your money back because they haven't got what you want, they'll try and keep your money.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
A few people to just think,
what I do if I don't want to send it back. And basically, Asda's quite good with, before end of day, they've normally refunded what you've sent back. Asda's pretty good about that. So
right. Anyway, listen. I only
Yeah.
popped on for a quick hello. I've got to go and do some stuff. I'm looking for the van. I am, and it's driving me insane.
Well, I'll not be on
kinda-
for much longer anyway because I've gone past my time anyway. Thanks for popping in anyway, Easy.
That's okay. I'm looking for the van to convert into like a day van camper sort of thing.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah. But
Chris Roney on about one of them other day. Are we
Yeah,
on a lot now?
it's hard though trying to fucking find a decent van.
I've just said no to 3 decent pallets because I'm just fed up with stuff all over me car.
No, I want a van, but I've only got about $3,000 to buy one. So it's dodgy. It's dodgy territory because you're buying.
You want well maintained and a bit older, don't you?
Yeah. Basically, that's
Look
what
for
I
a
want.
Toyota.
Convert it into a camper van. You probably
The engine's run
better off
forever.
going for one of them long-bodied vans.
Yeah, but it's got to be my daily driver. It's got to be my driver as well every day.
You had a rental traffic,
Yeah.
an older one. That were a nice one.
Yeah, I've been looking at them.
Wait, says get into Easy. Look for a Sprinter.
It's too big. Too big. I need something smaller. I'm looking at T4s, Volkswagen Transporters.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Yeah, but
right. Thank you anyway.
Toyota, Volkswagen, out like that. Ford.
you're welcome.
See you later.
Listen, I'll speak to you all
Wait,
soon.
says whatever you do. Yeah, see you later. He says whatever you do,
Whatever I
don't
do,
buy an
don't what?
ex-Royal Mail van.
Ex-Royal Mail van.
Oh yeah, I won't.
Yeah, don't
They'll
buy
be sold by
one of them.
auction, though, then, won't they?
Take it easy.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah. You too. See you later.
See you later, Sean.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
right,
put back
guys. It's
now,
7:15 nearly. Yeah, and I shall see you all tomorrow on the baking stream. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
It's still on.